That's what I'm talking about. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Phillies Stats Video, and today we're going to recap tonight's game that's in the Phillies and the Miami Marlins as the Phillies defeat the Marlins both on the score of 10-3 as they take the third game of this four-game set. The bats were definitely alive tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, they definitely were swinging. I guess for getting into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. This video is also brought to you by All Things Phillies. All Things Phillies provides a video of highlights from the game. So please go subscribe to his channel. Link in the description section. I guarantee you he's going to be busy tonight because there were plenty of highlights in this ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The bats finally showed up. I mean, finally. 10 runs tonight. Alec Boehm just continues to just rake as he gets to start at a DH spot. I mean, Kyle Schwarber rightfully gets the night off. It's about time. I mean, I love the guy. I mean, I still have a lot of faith in him that he'll be okay, but he's just been looking awful. So he gets the night off. JT Muto gets to start out of the leadoff spot. And Bryce Harper with the RBI double. So this was just a great night. A great night. Nick Castellanos, stay hot, my man. Costi Vamos. And we got Bryce Harper with a huge heads-up base running play in the top of the first inning. Our aggressive base running continues, right? I mean, this is one thing about this team is we're very aggressive on the base pass. Pick up the scoring summary here in the top of the first inning. Alec Boehm hits a sacrifice fly out to center. And Rhys Hoskins comes around to score, and it's 1-0 Philadelphia. So there you go right there. It kind of reminded me of 2020. Ducks on the pond, and we need a run. Alec Boehm is there, right? I mean, this kind of reminds me of what he did in 2020. I mean, this is what he did, and he does it right there. So 1-0 Philadelphia. That is fundamental baseball. I love that, right? I love that. And then we got Bryce, Aaron, Max Harper. I was just so ticked off before this happened. We have first and third. We have Harper on third. Nick Castellanos at first. And they had Nick Castellanos picked off. As they had him in a rundown, and this was like, oh my goodness gracious. This is a very foolish decision by Nick Castellanos. And then Bryce Harper breaks for home, and then he scores. And then Nick Castellanos slides back into first base safely. I mean, like, unbelievable. Of course, there's a collision and there's a little injury delay. I hope everyone was okay there, but that was just a heads-up play. Bryce Harper, that is Bryce Harper, right? I mean, the heads-up play right there. It's aggressive baseball, right? Coming from the two-time MVP award winner. So 2-0 Phillies. Let me pick it up here in the top of the second inning finally. Of course, he does collect his first hit last night as Matt Vierling doubles on a line drive to center field. Didi Gregorius comes around to score as it's now 3-0 Phillies lead. That ball definitely was hit well at the bat of Matt Vierling. He needed that one, ladies and gentlemen. He definitely needed that one. This is a guy that has definitely started off the season on a bad note. So hopefully he's starting to get it going. But he actually didn't have a bad night tonight. And then Bryce Harper, here we go again as he doubles on a sharp line drive to right field. Matt Vierling and Rhys Hoskins come around to score as the Phillies now lead it 5-0. So finally, I mean, that was Harper's third double of the season. So at this point of the ballgame, thinking like, hey, I mean, this Phillies offense hasn't been clicking. It's not been very good. It's been very, very sluggish, quite frankly. But so hopefully now the bats are starting to get it going, right? And we had the meat of the order coming up and doing their job. Bryce Harper hasn't looked good in the first two games of the series. Looked good tonight. So he definitely needed that 2 RBI double. He definitely hit that ball hard. So 5-0 Philadelphia. Then Alec Boehm does it again, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, he hits a sacrifice fly in the top of the first. He comes back and hits a sharp line drive to right field the other way. Of course, he's going the other way. Of course, he is. As Bryce Harper comes around to score. The Phillies now lead it 6-0. So finally, I mean, we're giving them a taste of their medicine. I'll tell you what, man, we really crushed Trevor Rogers tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We really did. We definitely hit him hard as he got knocked out of the game in the second inning, which you love to see as they had to bring in Tony Petit to come in to take his spot. Then Juan Camargo in that same inning doubles on a sharp line drive to right field. 2 RBI double that scores Castellanos and Alec Boehm as the Phillies now take an 8-0 lead. I mean, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You've broken this game wide open, right? I mean, of course, the Bryce Harper RBI double kind of broke the game right open, but this definitely was a nice smackdown on the Miami Marlins right here, right? I mean, 8-0. I mean, just pouncing all over him, just making him feel this big. Kind of like how they made us feel. So this just felt good, man. So tired of them beating us like that, and it's kind of nice to give it to him. Would have been in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jorge Slayer, man, this ball is absolutely crushed. Yes, he homers on a deep fly ball to left field. That ball traveled to the Giancarlo Stanton territory out there in left field. A 2-run shutout scores John Birdie. And the Marlins get a more now an 8-2 ball game. So the World Series MVP Finally does something with the Marlins. He's kind of gotten off to a slow start. But that all was definitely crushed. And then we pick it up here in the top of the 6th inning. Stay hot. Nick Castellanos as he singles on a ground ball to right field the other way. So there he goes again. I mean, this guy, we talked about it before. I mean, this is a guy that can hit the ball to off field, so he goes the other way. And JT Muto comes around to score, and it's down 9-2 ball game. So the Phillies get one of those runs right back. And then we would not be honest. Alec Bohm, he does it again. I mean, like, this guy offensively. This is why I was one of the very few people that said, do not trade Alec Bohm. Do not trade Alec Bohm. I mean, I understand it's still early in the season. I mean, you know what I mean? See, it's another sacrifice fly out to center field as Bryce Harper comes around to score, has this down 10-2 ball game. So the Phillies get their 8-run lead back, and some more fundamental baseball coming from this Philadelphia Phillies team, which was lacking earlier in the series. So it's kind of nice to see it now. And then at the bottom of the 8th inning, obviously Garcia homers on a fly ball to center field off of Bailey Falter, who still is okay tonight. It's now 10-3 ball game. So that was kind of a meaningless home run. Obviously, Garcia, a new addition over there from Miami. Of course, they have a bit of a different outfield now. Jorge Soler, and, of course, I got obviously Garcia, so they have a little bit of a different outfield now. And that'd be a final score 10-3. Phillies win. JT Muto spot goes hitless as he strikes out 4 times. I did not mean to put this on Joe Girardi, but I'm gonna say something here that you may not like if you are a Joe Girardi fan. This is why you do not keep a guy out of the lineup after collecting a 4-hit night. I mean, he has some momentum. I mean, he's hot, and you rest him, and all that. A lot of that momentum has diminished greatly, and that seems to be the case here with JT Muto, as he had just 2 polar opposite nights. I mean, 2 nights ago compared to now, very different. So definitely a rough one tonight for JT. Of course, he does score one of the Phillies' 10 runs. Rhys Hoskins batting out of 2 hole. This is where he should be. This is where he should be. I said it from the beginning of the season. I said this is where Rhys Hoskins needs to be. He needs to be a 2-hitter. Everybody was like, oh, no. This is where he needs to be as he draws 2 walks. His OPS is 897. Rhys Hoskins has the OPS just below 900. So he's definitely been having a good season so far because he gets on base, right? He collects the extra base hits. I mean, Rhys Hoskins definitely an underrated player in this game. So another good night tonight out of Rhys, scoring 2 of the Phillies, 10 runs in. Bryce Harper, right? Definitely a solid night tonight with a 2 RBI double and also drawing 2 walks. As his OPS is climbing a little bit as his average now sits at 156. He's getting better. He'll be fine. Scores 3 runs tonight, which is great. And Nick Castellanos, he does it again, right? I mean, another 2 hits tonight. Stay hot, Nicky, right? I mean, Nicky's hitting the ball all field. Love his swing. I love his swing. I would say it every single time. I love that one-handed finish. It's just like so beast mode, man. A beast mode. I love it. He's just a beast. Also collects a walk in Alec Bohm. Another 2-hit night tonight, driving in 3. 2 sack flies. He's just still hitting 700 on the year, man. I mean, this guy is just on fire. At the plate, of course. You know what I mean? With the time that he's had, he's been great. And I understand he's not really playing every day. Even Juan Camargo, at 2nd straight night, he gets to start at 3rd and collects a knock. He, of course, collecting 2 hits at short. I mean, that was great. And Matt Vierling also collecting 2 knocks. Of course, that RBI double. So maybe his offense is starting to get clicking a little bit. I mean, this was just a great night. We collect 11 hits. As you go take a look at Ranger Suarez start, he didn't go very deep, but he was good. 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. He got a little shaky in the end there, but he had a good start. I mean, compared to the start that I saw in person on Monday against New York Mets, this is much better. Last start, I mean, he looked very rattled. It seemed like the defense definitely kind of got in his head a little bit. And tonight, he seemed more relaxed, especially at the beginning. That's okay, right? I mean, the offense picked him up. Sir Anthony Dominguez looked great tonight. James Norwood had another impressive inning tonight. He continues to impress me. He had a great inning last night as well. And Bailey Falter, solid 2 innings. Of course, he did allow the home run to Avisario Garcia, but that wasn't really that big of a deal. But I'm worried about what the final score is. And the final score is 10-3 Phillies wins. So that's what I'm really worried about. After the 4-game losing streak, this was a must-win. I mean, we had to win this game. This was so important, so crucial, and we do that. I mean, the bats were coming out swinging very early. And of course, we're in the Reds. I mean, we break out the red uniform. Hopefully, we see it again tomorrow. Hopefully we will. I think we probably will. Apparently, Matt Gallup tweeted out. He said they're probably going to wear them again tomorrow. I don't know if that's just him hoping that they're going to wear it again tomorrow, or he has a source telling him, hey, I think the Phillies are going to wear those uniforms again tomorrow. It's a 140 start tomorrow. Zach Wheeler making his 2nd start of the season. He's 0-1 with a 1.93 ERA. Didn't get any run support his last start. And Hernandez on the mound for Miami. 0-1, 7.71 ERA. So hopefully we can split the series tomorrow. I mean, this is so important as we go to Colorado. It's that we have not played well in. We have to win tomorrow. We have to win tomorrow, and I think we have a good chance. I mean, this offense has some momentum. I expect similar lineup tomorrow. Maybe you see scores back out there again. I mean, you might, but I think you got to keep Alec Bohm in there. You got to find a way to keep Alec Bohm in there. I think that maybe they should possibly. I understand people are not going to like this. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud here. Just let me just kind of get funny and goofy here for a second. Nick Castellanos at third base. And everybody's thinking like, okay, yes, he's not a good defender. Okay, we all know that. He's not a good defender. I mean, stating the obvious here. But is Alec Bohm, of course, Alec Bohm, terrible defender. You can't say it's any worse than Alec Bohm, can you? You know what I mean? So it's just, that's the way I look at it, right? I mean, it's not going to be good, but it's not going to be as bad as Alec Bohm over at third. So you got to try to find a way to fit Alec Bohm in there. I mean, he's just been one of our, hottest hitters. He needs to be in there, man. He needs to be there. I think it'd be disgraceful if he doesn't play tomorrow. I really do. I mean, he needs to be in there. He's been one of our hottest hitters. He's really been, just doing great. Another thing, JT, which I understand this was a great night tonight for this Phillies team, but swinging the pitch at your eye level, man. I mean, come on. There are a couple of these Phillies hitters tonight that swung at pitches that were this high. They're hacking, ladies and gentlemen. They're hacking. I mean, it's just the craziest thing I think I've ever seen. The plate discipline with a lot of our hitters, a disaster. I mean, like, what in the world are they doing up there? I mean, they're just looking like fools. Swinging at a pitch that's at your eye level. I mean, you just don't do that. So I understand it's easier said than done sometimes. Bryson Stott definitely, not looking too well, right? I mean, there's a pitch that, pretty much bounced in the plate. He's like lunged out and he doesn't look comfortable. Bryson Stott, definitely off to a rough start. I mean, he'll be fine. I mean, he's a young kid. He's just trying to find his way. But I tell you what, one guy that's not struggling to find his way at the plate so far this season is Alec Bohm, man. I'm just so pumped. I love Alec Bohm. I understand that, yes, the defense is terrible. I'm over what he said about hating Philadelphia. Of course, he just was frustrated. We all say things we don't mean. That's just irrelevant at this point. But I love him in the batter's box. We better see him back out there tomorrow. So I think we probably will because we need to win tomorrow. We need to win tomorrow. I mean, it's just so important. So 1:40 the first pitch. And then we head out to West Coast to face the Colorado Rockies. Wheeler and Hernandez tomorrow. So, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done yet. Please join the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section at Phillies Hot Stove Media, Instagram. Follow me on Twitter at photstovemedia. Call or text 267-225-3292. Email me phillieshotstovemedia@gmail.com. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go, Phils. 1:40 first pitch tomorrow. Wheeler and Hernandez. Have a great Easter tomorrow, everybody. I'll see you guys.